All right, we got the final four. Let's break down the numbers, and I probably should mention that Aric Almirola officially retired again, so we'll get into that as well. Coming up next. What's going on, everybody? Hope you're doing good today. All right, first things first, I keep forgetting to mention it on my regular videos. Aric Almirola has officially announced that he is going to retire again, and all signs point to, at least Bob Pockrass and a lot of other people that are in the know, seem to be pointing to Noah Gragson as being the lead candidate to go replace him over there at the number 10. So that, from what everybody's saying, seems to be who the replacement is going to be. And then if you dig through Reddit and stuff like that, there's also some other stuff going on at Stewart Haas Racing. Will Hendrick Tractors be back? Smithfield Foods announced that they're leaving, so they're going to have to fill up some sponsorship gaps. At least according, well, Smithfield for sure is gone, but at least according to Reddit, there's also some other stuff that they might want to fill in and sponsor-wise over there. So that'll be something interesting to watch as we go forward. But wanted to officially, I know I've talked about it on the live stream, but officially wanted to address it here. All right, now let's get into the final four and who is going to win by the numbers, starting in alphabetical order from last name. Christopher Bell first. Christopher Bell's numbers on the season, of course: 2 wins, 5 top 5s, 19 top 10s, 3 DNFs, 599 laps led, and 4 stage wins. Was good enough to get him into the final four. And his numbers at Phoenix since February of 2020: average finish of 14.4, no wins, no top 5s, and 4 top 10s. He has a best finish of 6th here, and he has not led a lap in that time frame. And if you go to driversaverages.com, they've got his power ranking, or however they do their little scale there. He is at 83.6. So Christopher Bell's numbers here, not necessarily bad, but not going to be the best on this list. He is definitely going to be the long shot, the dark horse, but is that not the story of Christopher Bell's career? So I feel like nobody ever talks about the guy, nobody ever picks the guy to win, but he just shows up and gets the job done. So at this point in the season, all 4 of these guys are capable, but Christopher Bell definitely going to be the long shot, at least according to the numbers. All right, now on to Ryan Blaney, who has 3 wins on the season, 7 top 5, 17 top 10s, 3 DNFs, 560 laps led, and 6 stage wins. That is how he got into the final four. So his numbers at Phoenix are this: an average finish of 9.3, no wins since 2020, of course, 4 top 5s, 6 top 10s, a best finish of 2nd, and 321 laps led. And of course, 105.4 is his power ranking from driversaverages.com. All right, so he's got the highest average or power ranking so far. So let's move on to the next one. That, of course, is going to be William Byron. Sombrero Grande William Byron. He has 6 wins on the season, the most of anybody on this list. 14 top 5s. He has 20 top 10s, 3 DNFs, 921 laps led. Nice number of laps led there. 8 stage wins. And if you go look at his numbers at Phoenix since 2020, 9.9 average finish. He does have 1 win here. He does have 1 top 5, and he has 5 top 10s. He also has, of course, the best finish of 1st place, and he has 76 laps led at Phoenix. So good numbers there, and that gives him a power ranking of 98.7. So even though he's won a race, according to the power rankings, Ryan Blaney is still going to be ahead on the power rankings. So right now, Ryan Blaney is in the lead here, according to the numbers. So let's look at the last man on the list here, Kyle Larson, and see how he compares to Blaney. This season, Kyle Larson has 4 wins, 14 top 5s. That ties him with William Byron for the most top 5s. He has 17 top 10s. Byron had the most there with 20. 8 DNFs. He does lead all of the people here in DNFs of the final four, and he has 1,127 laps led on the season and 8 stage wins, which ties him with Byron. So definitely an up and down season for Kyle Larson. All right, now on to his numbers for Phoenix since 2020. Has an average finish of 9.8. He does have 1 win here. He has 3 top 5s and 5 top 10s. His best finish, of course, being first. And he has 313 laps led, a few less than Ryan Blaney. So very similar numbers between Blaney, Byron, and Larson. And now let's look at the power ranking from driveraverages.com, and at 108.7, looks like Kyle Larson, at least by the numbers according to Drivers Averages since 2020, is going to be your favorite going into Phoenix. So let me know down below. I really thought the numbers were actually going to be in favor of Ryan Blaney, but for whatever reason, they skew toward Kyle Larson here, so I was surprised by that. But I'm feeling like the long shot here is going to be Christopher Bell. Throw a blanket over Kyle Larson, William Byron, and Ryan Blaney, though, because I feel like their numbers are very similar. I don't care about the power rankings. I'm just looking at the numbers myself. Their numbers look very similar, so it's not going to surprise me if either one of those wins. I know a lot of people are picking Ryan Blaney, so I don't know, man. Like, William Byron's in the same boat as Christopher Bell. Like, nobody ever talks about him or picks him to win. He's won 6 times this season, so I don't know. It just flip a coin. But according to the numbers, Kyle Larson should win this one, but it will not surprise me if either of the other 3 win it either, because it is the Final Four. But final pick, picking Kyle Larson. All right, that's it. That's all I got for you on this one. I will be live streaming tonight, so if you guys want to check that one out, look out for that one. If you got a question or comment, leave it down in the comment section. I try to get to as many of them as I can. If you're first time to the channel, would love to have your subscription. If you're already subscribed, you know I appreciate you all as well. And if you want to help out the channel, visit the merch store. The link is in the description as well. And other than that, thanks for your time. Peace.